Listen to me carefully. If you've ever had a female friend and deep inside you've thought, man, I want her, but I don't want to ruin what we have, then this message is for you. Because the truth is, you don't get friend zoned because she doesn't find you attractive. You get friend zoned because you never showed her you are a man. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you how to flip the energy. Not with tricks, not with begging, not with cheesy lines, but with confidence, presence, and masculine clarity. Because attraction doesn't take months. Sometimes it takes 3 minutes. Let's be honest, most men suffer in silence. They laugh at her jokes. They reply instantly. They help her with everything. They become her emotional support system. They become the good guy. And while they are doing all that, they are dying inside because they want her, but they are scared, scared of rejection, scared of losing the friendship, scared of making things awkward. So they hide their desire and listen. This is where they lose because when you hide your truth, you kill attraction. Women don't respect a man who is afraid of his own feelings, and that's not harsh, that's reality. Let me tell you a story. A real lifestyle story. There was a guy named Adam. Adam had a female friend named Sarah. They talked every day. Coffee, texting, laughing, sharing secrets. She trusted him. She called him her best friend. And every time she said those words, Adam felt like someone stabbed his heart because he wanted more, but he stayed quiet. He kept listening to her talk about other men while he smiled like it didn't hurt. And one night, Sarah called him crying. Some guy played her. Some guy broke her heart. Adam rushed over. He sat with her. He comforted her. He did everything a good friend does. And while she was crying, she looked at him and said, "You're such a good guy. I wish I could find a man like you." Adam froze because she was literally describing him, but still didn't see him as a man. That night, he went home, and he said something that changed everything. He said, "I'm done being safe. I'm going to be seen." Right? Listen to me carefully. That's the first mindset shift. A woman doesn't get turned on by a man who is available. She gets turned on by a man who is bold, a man who is clear, a man who is calm, a man who is not scared of losing her. Because confidence is the loudest language in the world. And here is the truth. You can't negotiate desire. You can only create it. Write that down. You can't earn attraction by being nice. Attraction is emotional. Attraction is energy. And the reason she sees you as a friend is because you've been acting like one. Now let's talk about the 3 minutes. Because turning on a female friend doesn't mean doing something cheap or desperate. It means shifting the frame. It means shifting the energy. And there are 3 things you must do: fast, clear, strong. First, stop talking like a friend. Start speaking like a man. Listen, friends talk too much. Friends explain too much. Friends seek approval. But a man speaks with intention. A man uses fewer words. A man uses stronger eye contact. A man doesn't fill silence with nervous laughter because silence is power. So the next time you are with her, slow down. Stop being in a rush to entertain her. Hold your posture. Relax your shoulders. Look into her eyes just a second longer, and don't look away first. Because in that moment, her brain starts asking, wait, what is this? That's attraction. That's tension. That's the spark. Second, stop being emotionally available 24/7. Listen to me carefully. The biggest mistake men make is they become too predictable. They respond instantly. They always agree. They always show up. They become her comfort blanket, and comfort is good, but comfort alone doesn't create desire. A woman wants a man who feels like stability, but also feels like a challenge. So in those 3 minutes, change your vibe. Don't chase her energy, lead it. If she jokes, smile slowly. If she touches you, pause. If she compliments you, don't get excited like a little boy. Stay calm, because calmness is attractive. Calmness says, I'm used to being wanted, and that drives a woman crazy. Third, say something bold but respectful. This is where most men fail. They either say nothing or they say something too extreme. But the strongest move is clarity. Simple, direct, confident. Something like, can I be honest with you? Pause. I've always liked being around you, but sometimes I feel like you don't realize how attractive you are. Then stop. Let the silence hit. Let her feel it. Don't rush to explain. Don't add 10 more sentences. Because when you speak and then stop, her mind fills the gap and her emotions start rising. That's the moment. That's where the friend energy breaks. Now listen, this is important. You're not trying to manipulate her. You're not trying to force her. You're giving her a chance to see the truth. And here is a quote you need to remember. Closed mouths don't get fed. If you never express desire, you will always stay the safe option. And women don't fantasize about the safe option. They fantasize about the man who has courage. Now let's talk about the emotional truth. Why does this work so fast? Because women are not turned on by words. They are turned on by certainty. When a woman feels that you are unsure, she feels unsafe. But when she feels you are confident, even if she doesn't want you immediately, she starts respecting you differently. And respect is the beginning of attraction. Let me repeat that. Respect is the beginning of attraction. Most men lose because they treat her like she's above them. They put her on a pedestal. They act like she's a prize. Listen to me carefully. She is not a prize. She is a human. And you are a man. So stand like it, talk like it, move like it. Because the moment you stop acting like her little brother, she starts seeing you like a man. Let me hit you with another powerful quote. A man who fears rejection will live a life of regret. And regret is the heaviest pain on earth, because rejection lasts minutes, but regret lasts years. Now listen, if you really want to turn her on, you must be willing to lose her. Yes, because the man who is scared to lose her already lost her. That fear makes you weak. That fear makes you needy. That fear makes you unattractive. But when you become a man who says, I want you, but I don't need you, that energy changes everything, because women don't chase men who beg. Women chase men who are solid. Now I want you to imagine this. You're sitting with her, you're talking, and suddenly you stop. You look at her, you smile slightly, and you say, you know what's funny? Pause. You act like you don't realize how much power you have. Then you lean back, relaxed, calm, unbothered, not hungry, not desperate, and she feels it. She feels that you are not playing the bestie game anymore. You are a man now, and her heart starts beating differently because now there is tension, and tension is attraction. Now let's build this up, because this is your moment. This is where you stop being the backup plan. This is where you stop being the emotional pillow. This is where you stop being the man who watches other guys win while you stay quiet. Listen to me carefully. You are not here to be liked by everyone. You are here to be respected. And if you want love, if you want desire, you must risk discomfort, because comfort is the enemy of greatness. Comfort is where dreams die. So stop waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. There is only courage. And courage is sexy. Courage is magnetic. Courage separates men from boys. Now let me give you the climax. If you want to turn on a female friend, you must become the man she feels, not the man she just talks to. And in 3 minutes, you do that by presence, confidence, silence, eye contact, bold honesty, not begging, not chasing, not over-explaining. Because the strongest energy you can give a woman is this: I'm comfortable with my desire. That's it. And when a woman feels that, her brain rewires, her emotions shift, and suddenly she starts thinking, wait, why do I feel different around him? That's the spark. That's the turn on. Now listen, not every woman will choose you. And that's okay, because you are not trying to force anyone. You are simply stepping into your masculine truth. And when you do that, you win either way. Because even if she says no, you gain your self-respect. And self-respect is everything. Let me give you the final quote. A man with self-respect is always attractive, even in rejection. So here is your call to action. Stop being the safe guy. Stop hiding behind friendship. Stop killing your own desire. Next time you see her, stand taller, speak slower, look deeper, say the truth, then let the silence work. Don't quit now. Don't run now. Don't hide now. Because this is your moment. And if you don't take the shot, you will spend years wondering, what if So go, be bold, be calm, be real, and remember, a friendship only gets ruined when you act weak. But when you act like a man, sometimes the friendship doesn't end, it transforms. Now go make it happen.